Okay, so this is a tutorial on how to set up mIRC for Windows. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do when you open up mIRC after you've finished with the registration screen, whether you're registered or not, you're going to get presented with this window right here. And the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to set up your information for mIRC. So you'll click on where it says full name. Most IRC networks are going to want you to put in a name, whether it actually is your name or not. And so what you're going to do is you're going to enter in a name. For our network, we don't mind if you use a pseudonym. So enter that in, and then enter in an email address. I'm going to put in the email address I have for the website. And then enter in nicknames for yourself. So, and then an alternative nickname. And the reason you have the alternative is sometimes your nickname might still be on the server. That will happen especially if you get peered, basically where something happened that broke your connection to the server momentarily. Well, the server doesn't realize sometimes that your connection was broken, and so it'll want that alternative nickname so that you can still get in there and then be able to recover your nickname again. Okay. So then the second thing you need to do is you need to go to where it says servers. Click that, and then since our server is not actually in your server list, what I'm going to have you do is click add, and then this window here will pop up. For the name, enter in the name of the network you're on or the name of the server. So paddl.in. The server name, irc.paddl.in. The port stays the same. At some point we might add in secure socket layer or SSL encryption that would allow you to be able to connect to this encrypted, and then the port number will change, but you'll know about that when that happens. And then the group name is actually, sometimes you might have more than one server on a network. Some of the bigger server networks have multiple servers in different locations to make it a little bit faster for the people connecting to them. At the moment, we only have the one server, so you don't actually have to put anything in there if you don't want to, but you are more than welcome to put in a name for the group. You'll hit add, and then that'll put it into the bottom of the list. Click select, that'll bring you back to here, and then all you need to do is hit connect. You'll hit connect, and then the name of the server and all of its information will come up. Now, this window you see right here is what will automatically come up. None of the channels actually in this list are ones on this particular network. mIRC by default has it set up to pop these up. Just for our purposes, we're going to uncheck both these boxes and hit OK. Okay, so then once you're in, if you want to actually join a channel on here, you would type /join pound and then the channel name. Our main channel is paddl or paddlin, and then you'll hit enter. And you'll see if you look at the right side of the tutorials window there that there is a new tab that's been opened up for it. That's just to make it a little bit easier for you in navigating around. Now, one of the things you'll notice is if you look here, you have entered into the channel, and you basically have to wait about 180 seconds for the ability to register your nickname. But while you're actually using the nickname, you're perfectly fine. Nobody can steal it out from under you. If you look at the right side of the window, you'll notice the users list here. That will tell you who has certain positions within the room or not. Now, one of the other things you have the ability to do is if you go back to the server tab there, just clicking on the server name, and you click on the text area again. If you want to be able to pull up a channel list so that you can see who is on a particular server, type /list and hit enter, and then a channel list will pop out to you. And then if you want to join any of those channels, you just right click and you hit join channel. That's all you really have to do. It's pretty easy. Okay, so then the next thing you're going to do, once you've waited 180 seconds, is in your server window, which you can get to by clicking on that server tab again. You're going to click and you're going to type /ns register and then a password. And then you're going to type in a nickname, or not a nickname, an email address for yourself. That's important. Basically makes it so that when we go through and we make sure that people are actually at legitimate email addresses so that we can contact them in case there's an issue, we actually have one for you. We're at some point also going to likely be implementing a system where you have to actually validate your email address by entering in a code. So you'll enter that in, and then you'll hit enter, and then your nickname will be registered. In the future, we'll be doing some tutorials on how to group nicks and then also on how to create channels and set up services for those channels. Hopefully, you're able to enjoy